Hey guys, welcome back to Mokho Talks. My name is Mokho, and tonight we'll be talking about Alan Wake 2 launch. So, for those of you who don't know, Alan Wake 2 is the sequel of Alan Wake, a psychological horror game that was first released on May 14, 2010. So, this sequel has been long been waiting. Actually, I am a big fan of Alan Wake. I played that game when I was a little kid, still still in my late teens. I played this game and was very drawn into it because it was such an interesting take on psychological horror, where the novelist who's writing his own novel is living the events of what he's writing. And because this guy is demented, like seriously has so many traumas, that he has to fight them with a flashlight and a gun. So we've been waiting for this for so long, and it's been announced to be released on October 17. But on August 17, we received this tweet from the Alan Wake 2 team. So what did they write? So Alan Wake 2, an update from the Alan Wake 2 team. We're moving Alan Wake 2's launch from October 17 to October 27. October is an amazing month for game launches, and we hope this date shift gives more space for everyone to enjoy their favorite games. We can't wait to show you what everyone's favorite novelist is up to in the dark place next week. Thanks for your patience. So why have they made this decision? What's interesting about this? The interesting part is not that it's been postponed. We had a lot of games that postponed their launches. There's no problem with that. It's not about technical issues, not about bugs, not about polishing. Although I would take this time to do those things. It's about the games being released in this specific month. There was one tweet that was shared by the director, I think, of Alan Wake 2 saying, "Hey Ubisoft, hi, yeah, please can you not, launch your game at the same day that Alan Wake 2 is being launched?" So what does he mean by that? Well, we will see right now. So on October 2023, we have this list of video games being released. You have Battle Shapers, Silent Hope, and Assassin's Creed Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage is being released on October 5th on PC, Xbox, PS4, Xbox O. So the thing is that this release is the most anticipated one in the whole month of video gaming. Now, for me personally, I don't give two rat's ass about Assassin's Creed Mirage. I am pretty like curious, but I'm not that excited. Since Assassin's Creed games have been horrible to the past two releases. I'm sorry, guys. I know you like Odyssey and Valhalla, but they didn't do it for me. Although they were quite fun gameplay, but you literally just need to turn off your brain. So Assassin's Creed Mirage is being released on October 5th, and this game will literally overshadow most of what you see here on this list, because it's Assassin's Creed Mirage. Like, it's back to the old games, old Assassin's Creed games, old playstyle, and they're taking us back to the Middle East, in Iraq, I think, in Baghdad, where you'll play with the original assassins, with the OGs, just like Al-Tahir ibn La Ahad. So everyone's pretty excited about this, and Alan Wake's team do not want to compete against Assassin's Creed. Alright, so, but why did he pick October 27 and not, let's say, September? Or September maybe earlier, or December maybe later. Well, October is a really strategic month to release video games. It's right after the summer break and right before the Christmas time. So you say like on October 27, and it's like between Halloween too. So you have a lot of vacations, and kids get to play the games, have more chances to play the games. Well, other than Assassin's Creed, what do we have? We have Cricket 24, Sweet Dream Alex. Both these games are not gonna do it. Detective Pikachu returns on Switch. Sword Art Online, I think that's not important. Forza Motorsport. So you see, from October 5th to October 10, all these games will just not. Yeah, these games will not shine at all, because everyone will be too busy playing Assassin's Creed Mirage and talking about Assassin's Creed Mirage. so it really not gonna work out. And right after that, you have Lords of the Fallen and originally Alan Wake 2. So between the release of Alan Wake 2 and Assassin's Creed Mirage, they're really not Assassin's Creed Mirage. There isn't really that much of a time period between the two games. So this is actually a good thing to do. Like Alan Wake 2's team is thinking correct here, and I agree with what they're doing. I would even recommend they push the launch even a little bit more right at the start of December. That's my opinion, but I think they couldn't afford to do that since they already made the marketing and everything regarding the game. And then you have Endless Dungeon, Gang of Sherwood, Overpass 2, Marvel Spider-Man. So yeah, so like you have so many games that's gonna overshadow Alan Wake 2, and I'm very very disappointed in this because, like, for me personally, from what I saw from this list, the only two games that I actually not only two games, the only games that I actually want to play is Alan Wake 2, um, Alone in the Dark, and Ghost Runner 2. These literally are the only three games that really took my attention, and I'm really hyped for. Like, I'm not hyped for Spider-Man. I'm not hyped for Just Dance, City Skyline 2. These games are whatever, you know. But the problem is that this is just me, and this is my niche take, yes, and taste regarding specific video games that I personally like. But the majority of the gamers nowadays, especially the young gamers out there, they all love Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has a huge fan base. Spider-Man 2 has huge fan base, and everyone wants to play these two games. Everyone's talking about these games, and they will most definitely be the heroes or the stars of the October 2023 launch. So having Alan Wake 2 postponed until October 27th is a really good decision by the team. But I'm afraid, like, I think, yeah, giving it a week for Marvel Spider-Man 2, like 7 days, that actually is a good idea. That's an even good buffer. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I would say so. So, moving on. So that's what we got for today. Actually, this is basically the story, and I want to talk a little bit about Alan Wake. It's one of actually my favorite game out there. Honestly, I was very surprised when the game first got announced, that the sequel for Alan Wake 2. It's been 13 years, guys. 13 years since we last played this game, and I am so thrilled to play it because Alan Wake came out in the era of Max Payne, the era of games that like Silent Hill, Max Payne, these kind of games where the psychological horror was really trending back in the day. And then we had like one game that was a little bit like it, which was Control, which I actually really enjoyed playing. Like, it's really hard for me not to enjoy a game like Control, which is a little bit surprising because I didn't really mesh with the heroine in Control, but you know, the game was good. The game was good. It really gave me that Max Payne Alone in the not Alone in the Dark, sorry, that Max Payne Alan Wake kind of feeling, and even the Silent Hill kind of feeling with the suspense and psychological horrors you get. The more trauma you give me, the more I will take it. And there's also a game called The Medium that I haven't got the chance to play, but I'm afraid it's too actiony for me. Basically, that's what I think. So, and that's what I also thought about Control. That is way too actiony for me. Alan Wake really got you there. Like, it scared the living shit out of you. And I honestly miss these kind of games. I miss the horror. Bring back the horror games, my dude. There's been a little bit of horror games here and there that I've been enjoying, but haven't had the time to finish. Like Alien Isolation, for example. There's also a game where you play in an empty house where you couldn't do anything about it. I don't know the name of it. Visage, yes, the name Visage comes to mind, which I actually streamed, by the way. Really good game. And you know, this kind of genre we've really been missing in the gaming world. A lot of these even a lot of the new generation should actually experience this kind of game. I understand that not everyone likes psychological horror, but believe me, if the game is done right, if the story is right, you will get your money's worth. Like, it's just such an phenomenal experience to go through, because not all of us are keen to face our traumas, and Alan Wake is just that sort of a game that it forces the author to face his trauma instead of hiding it in his novel. Just the way that Alan Wake goes around dealing with his past traumas. It's just writing a novel and just suppressing everything. It's his way to escape from the trauma, but having that escapism being used against you to make you force your past traumas, force you to go through all the fear and pain that you felt your entire life. It is such it's such a unique experience that honestly every gamer should face. It's honestly one of the best written game out there. Like, it is one of the best. I have to again, I really have no words other than this describe this, because it is very unique. I don't have the words for it, and I really recommend playing this game. Hopefully it's up to par. But if we know anything about Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2, with because then the same director of Max Payne is actually writing Alan Wake, is responsible for Alan Wake, so it is there, and having that experience, like, every gamer seriously with each generation should play these games, should you have this feeling like playing a game where it's like when you finish it, it leaves you like contemplating your whole reality. We need these kind of games out there. I understand everyone likes Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, Baldur's Gate. All these games are amazing as well in their own right, but having a game that touches your very essence and your very soul, that makes you like when you finish it, you go like this. These kind of games I really miss. The game that actually gets your adrenaline rolling and actually makes you think about your life. And that's all I got for today, guys. It's kind of a short video, I understand, but I just want to talk about Alan Wake. I want to share my love for this game, share my experience with you guys around this game. It's actually one of my favorite. I do really love Alan Wake and Max Payne. These two games really do it for me. And there's also a game that actually made me really enjoy this, Heavy Rain, as well. I just love these psychological, deep, mental trauma kind of games, because I don't know, man. It is just so you feel like it has a soul for it, its own essence. Anyway, yeah, that's what we got for today, guys. Please don't forget to leave a like and let me know what you guys think in the comment below. I would appreciate if you guys just tell me what do you expect out of Alan Wake 2. If you're as hyped for me as hyped as I am for this kind of game, and if you do actually like psychological horror, tell me what, in your own words, guys, what do you love about psychological horror. I would love to read your comments about them. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Ciao for now. Bye bye.